the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will be briefed by the Indian Air Force officials this morning at 11 a.m. This is regarding the Chief of Defence Staff, Bipin Rawat's chopper crash probe. And Vishnu is here with us for more details on this. Vishnu, what's expected here?
Well, quite frankly, we don't know what is expected because it's still unclear whether the contents of the report will be made public or parts of that report will be made public. In the interests of transparency, many have suggested that it's important that it be made public. All we know is that Air Marshal Manvinder Singh, who's the Air Officer Commanding-in-Chief of the Indian Air Force's Training Command, who has headed the crash probe along with members of the Army and the Navy, will be briefing the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh at 11 a.m. this morning. The Chief of Defence Staff was killed in a helicopter crash along with 13 others, including his wife, on the 8th of December last year, in a tragedy which took place in Tamil Nadu as he was on his way to Wellington, where he was supposed to address senior armed forces officials. His helicopter was last seen flying into either a cloud or a mist, and then moments later there appeared to be a crash from the sound which was audible. So whether this was controlled flight into terrain, in other words, pilot error, or whether there were certain other factors, whether there are certain training regimes which have been changed post this particular crash, details of this are not known, and it would be perhaps important, given the interest in this particular tragedy that and air safety overall, that this be actually made public. But we have no idea whether that's going to take place, other than the fact that the Defence Minister is going to be briefed. I should also add, Sonal, that this is among the fastest air crash investigations to have been concluded. These often take several months before being submitted.